Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back.
Hello, fam. Shortest editing Mary ever, right? Heck yeah. My capacity to make mistakes knows no bounds. So this intro has actually been stolen off the intro of my $1,000 Sephora Dream Cart video, which was shot right after this video that you're getting ready to watch. But yeah, I didn't really have the camera on while I was filming this video for the intro. Nope, instead what I did film was me just cleaning up the mess I created while making this video. So anyway, let's turn 45 degrees and get started where I am already in progress of putting on primer. I'm just putting this Juno Moonshine on my face here. I've already got it on the perimeter because I started before I turned on the camera. So, Teresa Tillers said something, I'm gonna have to look up the comment, but it caused me to write it down and remember the story about our CEO at the hospital. I'll have to see if I can find the comment that she said, okay? So that hopefully, it probably have nothing to do with a CEO. I don't know what could have reminded me, but something she said reminded me of this story about the CEO of our hospital, who I'm sure never forgot me. Do you guys ever have this impression on people where, like, they never forget you? People just don't forget you, right? People don't forget me. That can be a good and a bad thing. By the way, I'm just going to be putting on makeup and telling you a story. I'm not going to be telling you what I'm doing, what products I'm using, but I will try to list them in case you're interested. I will put them in the description box below. My dad has this thing too where people just remember you. Probably because I am like this all the time. I don't know. Daddy's the same way. I always tease Daddy and say he's running for mayor because he's never met a stranger. Whenever he goes anywhere, he's always talking to people. Because of that, we say he's running for mayor. So people say that about me too. Anyway, so I had several run-ins actually with our CEO in the time that I was at this one hospital. I probably spent 2 or 3 years on days. The rest of it was spent working nights. And boy, I got a lot more on that side, didn't I? What? Let me just blow this out a little bit. This new CEO comes to work there. He's been there a little bit, but I'm on nights, see? So I don't talk to nobody. I didn't really have anything to do with what went on in the real world at the hospital, right? All that stuff happened during the day. I would see the day crew when they got there in the morning to relieve me, but for the most part, I was on my own. My friends were the ER nurses and doctors because, you know, not the actual x-ray department because I didn't see them very much. But I was good to them though, like on holidays or whatnot. It was not unusual for me at all to decorate the department, you know, anything to stay awake, right? Decorate the department. Sometimes I would have pizza sent to them, you know, on special occasions. Anyway, that's not the point of this story. The point is, I knew some of the day crew because, you know, they were the day crew. They came in and relieved me and stuff, but I wasn't as familiar with them as I was my ER friends. Occasionally you would have to stay over. Man, I am just not doing a good job of getting these even today. Like I do a good job on most days, but you know, on this one particular day, they were having a meeting. Okay, I don't even remember what this meeting was about, but the CEO was going to be talking to everybody in the auditorium about something, some kind of change. And it seemed to me he was pretty authoritative, like he just thought he was the boss or something. I'm tired. I've worked all night. I really, truly just want to go home. And I'm having to sit there and listen. I'm with my friends trying to stay awake. And I'm listening to this guy talking about all this stuff. And like, have you ever been in a situation where you're like in a room and everybody is talking and it's loud and stuff, and you say something and at the exact same time you say it, everyone shuts up and then everybody hears you, what you said?
Yep. Do you think I said something like, man, that coffee was good? Or, boy, I'm hungry. I can't wait to go to McDonald's, or something like that? No, no. What do you suppose I said? Boy, I said, who does this guy think he is? That's what I said. And we were in the auditorium. So voices carry. And the girl sitting next to me, she takes her elbow and she like does this to me. Everybody's now like, ooh. I thought I might have been saved by the lights, okay? But no, because I'll tell you something else that lets you know that he knew it was me, okay? You don't forget people when they do stuff like that. So, yeah, all right, well. He resumes his speech and says, tries to make a joke out of it, and says, clearly, I am not visible enough to the employees that work here, so we may have to change that. Now I'm getting looks from everybody, and I'm like, sorry. And my girlfriend next to me, she's like, he's the CEO. Oh, didn't know that. I had several run-ins with the CEO. You know, I always forget what a beautiful foundation that foundation is. Anyway, my friends all kind of thought that was funny, right? Except for my boss. My boss didn't think that was amusing at all. That is not working very well. Where's my brush I love? Here you are. You ever have so many brushes that it's a pain in the butt to find something? So anyway, he really did take that to heart. He decided that he would make himself more visible to the employees so that, you know, I mean, he didn't want people to think that he was just like a CEO that sits up in his office, takes his paycheck, and doesn't like care about the employees, which was greatly appreciated. And I guess everyone should give me a pat on the back and thank me. You're welcome. because I did that day, he decided that he was going to make himself more visible. And to do that, he decided to have an ice cream social kind of thing, right? Where he would come into the departments and he would like serve everyone on this cart whatever kind of ice cream sundae they wanted and just talk with them about the things that they thought could make things better. So one night I'm working, okay? Actually, I was sleeping. When I got my job, I was actually told that they were paying me for what I could do, the knowledge that I had, and how I could perform in the state of an emergency. They didn't care what I did if times were down. And most of the time, what I did was study my Bible. But when you are in a department alone at night and you don't have anybody to talk to, because, I mean, ER, we didn't just hang out playing all the time. You know, I was over in the department 3/4 of the time I was over there without being with my friends. I need to cover this zit, and I'll tell you what, I like this more than I like anything for doing that. It's this e.l.f. camouflage concealer. This is pretty darn good stuff when it comes to this. I don't put this one underneath my eye because it's kind of dry, but I do like it for this. So let's do that. Some of you might be going, did she just put that over the top of powder? Yeah, I always have. It's not 100% better, but you know, I wish that this stupid zit would go away. If I wasn't busy, I would spend my time reading my Bible, crocheting, you know, whatever, bothering my friends, playing pranks on them, whatever. You just kind of knew that if between the hours of 3 and 4 in the morning, if nothing was happening, I could snooze. I could just take a little nap if I wanted to. And my boss was like, it's an unspoken rule. I'm paying you for what you do in an emergency. Sometimes there are tough decisions to be made. They're paying me for that, being able to quickly make a decision and analyze, you know, you got 3 codes that are going on at the exact same time. There's only one of you, and you know, I'm not going to do any good to call anybody else in because they won't get there in time. So where are you going to go first? That kind of thing. That's what he means. So he's not paying me for the output of work that I do. So if you are down and you want to take a nap, then okay. Now, officially, he would not say that. Officially, that's not going to fly. for sure, the nurses in the ER don't have that same rule. They can't just go lay down and take a nap. So, you know, it wasn't something that was advertised or whatever, that I was actually over there asleep, you know, but okay. And this was a long time ago. I'm sure this is very much frowned on today. But in any case, that's what I was doing when the CEO brought the ice cream cart over into the X-ray department. He's there to serve me the ice cream sundae of my dreams, and I'm asleep. Same girl that did this in the auditorium, and this hasn't that much longer. He remembered who that was. It was me. And there he is. I'm sure he knew before he ever got to the department. You know, I'm sure he made inquiries as to who I was back then. Okay? So I'm sure he knew coming into the X-ray department that I was that girl. And guys, I was also this employee that I'm not gonna lie to you. If you ask me what I'm doing, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. He comes over and he's like calling for X-ray, X-ray, I have your ice cream, come pick out some ice cream, you know, and I'm like, what? Who's out there? And I get up from the couch, because there's a couch in the lounge, right? There's a couch in the lounge for the X-ray techs to take a break and sit on and eat or whatever, and I'm back there, I'm sleeping on it. Right? So he's going, you know, like, ice cream man, ice cream man. He wasn't saying that. I don't remember what he was saying. Something that let me know that somebody is saying something about ice cream. I better go see who it is. And I get up and I just like stumble out there, and you can tell that I've been laying down, right? Because my hair, I mean, I'm not there for a beauty contest. I'm there to do a specific job, and yeah, I'm not worried about how I look. But you can definitely tell that I have been asleep. So he comes back there and he's like, oh, hello there. What kind of ice cream sundae would you like? And I'm like, I don't know, I just woke up. I used to do that in high school too. I can remember one time I was cutting class and the principal caught me in the hall. I'm like running down the hall at school, and the principal sees me, and I worked in the office, I told you that before, so he knows me. He goes, Mary, what are you doing out of class? And I said, I'm skipping, which I was. And he just laughs and he goes, get back wherever it is you're supposed to be. And I'm like, okay. I learned at a very young age that the way to actually get by and do what you want to do is just act like you belong there. People don't stop you if they think that you belong there. It's either that or they're just flat out flabbergasted that you actually said that. So anyway, I told him this, right? So he now knows that I've been sleeping. And his face turns like 50 shades of red. My boss was worse. All he had to do was come into the same hallway where I was, and his face would turn like 50 shades of red. Every time that I was ever around that guy, he tried to get to another hall. He tried to go somewhere else or whatever, and whenever he talked to me, his face would be like 50 shades of red the whole time. Probably because he just never knew what was going to come out of my mouth. This is those Barbie lipsticks I bought from Pure. Check this out. Can you see that? Right. I hope they still sell this. I hate it when I use stuff and find out that it's no longer for sale. So tell me, on your job, have you ever had an interaction with the CEO of wherever it is that you're working that was similar? I want to hear about your experiences with management for places that you worked, for if you've had any with CEOs, and yeah, just let me know, because I love when we have these conversations. And you know what? I don't have to do my hair, so it's time to get out of this hot seat and go do something else in another part of the house. Before I do, I want to let you know that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, well, just go out and be a blessing to somebody else. Until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm constantly doing something that is rememberable. I don't know what that would be to you. I'm a little extra. Nobody. I don't talk to nobody. Nobody. Nobody loves me. Everyone hates me. That's not how that song goes. How about this one? Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Think I'll eat some worms. Dirty, grubby worms. Do you guys know that song? Yeah. Top 10. No. I said, who the hell? Sorry about that. But that is what I said. Voices carry. Who sings that song? Yeah, voices carry. Voices carry. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Dun 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 dun. Ghostbusters! I'm like going down the hall. Oh, get that door in there! Get in there! I'm not gonna tell you again. Everybody, on cue, you have to do what I say when I say it. You do talk to your makeup like that, right? How come every time I see this, I think of Mama Cass? That doesn't look like Mama Cass. Maybe because it says California on here, which reminds me of California, which reminds me of California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas, of which Mama Cass was a singer. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk, I can't hit that octave. Just switch songs. Monday. It's actually Thursday. Here, I cannot find my Lancome Absolu powder. I just keep turning this thing round. Here we go, round in circles. Dun 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 dun. Here we go, round like a Lancome powder on the side. His face turns like 50 Shades of Red. You thought I was gonna say gray, didn't you? Right? 50 Shades of Gray. That'd make him dead, wouldn't it?